Sarah Ferguson cancels Australia visit so as not to distract from King Charles' upcoming royal tour. Sarah, Duchess of York, has postponed her upcoming appearance in Perth so as not to distract or detract from King Charles' upcoming royal tour alongside Queen Camilla. The 64-year-old had been due to visit Australia in October this year to attend the Festival of Fiction in her capacity as a special guest. A statement shared on the festival's official Instagram read, "With regret, Sarah, Duchess of York has decided to withdraw from the Festival of Fiction, so as not to distract or detract in any way from the tour of Australia by His Majesty the King, which has recently been announced." Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. It continued, due to exceptional demand, she will be returning to Perth on November 1st at 6:30 p.m. for a special event at Joondalup Resort and apologises to anyone who is inconvenienced by the change of date. According to the festival's website, the mother of two will be discussing her prolific career as an author of over 50 books and telling us about her latest exciting new projects. The palace confirmed Their Majesties' autumn royal tour of Australia and Samoa last week. The King, 75, and Queen, 76, will visit Australia at the invitation of the Australian government, where their programme will feature engagements in the Australian Capital Territory and New South Wales. Meanwhile, their state visit to Samoa will celebrate the strong bilateral relationship between the Pacific Island nation and the UK regarding their visit to Australia. A palace spokesperson said, "Their Majesties will visit the Australian Capital Territory, New South Wales, and Samoa." The King's doctors have advised that a further extension to Their Majesty's trip should be avoided at this time, to prioritise His Majesty's continued recovery. As with all His Majesty's recent engagements, his programme in both countries will be subject to doctors' advice, and any necessary modifications on health grounds. Their visit will be the first trip down under by a reigning monarch since 2011, when Elizabeth II visited for the last time. Charles and Camilla last visited Australia in 2018, when they represented the late Queen Elizabeth II at the Commonwealth Games. Princess Eugenie touched the hearts of royal fans on Saturday, as she took to Instagram to share a heartwarming tribute to her mother Sarah Ferguson. The royal, 34, posted a photo from her childhood where she was seen in a green gingham school uniform exiting a black car with her mother who held her tiny backpack. "My mum caught my scoliosis early and I was lucky enough to get the help I needed at 12 years old," the princess penned. "I thank her so much for that and also thank her for the confidence to be proud of my scar. She removed all the stigma around having scoliosis for me by confidently showing people what I've been through, and it took all the fear and anxiety out of being different at such a young age," the royal continued. "I am forever grateful and wish everyone to be proud of their scars." Royal followers flocked to the comments to praise Sarah Ferguson's youngest daughter for her bravery around showing her scoliosis scars. One penned, "You had your scoliosis surgery shortly after I had had mine. I remember thinking, well, if a princess has scoliosis, it can't be all that bad. It made me feel better, helped to normalize it, and your posts always help to strengthen the power of our scars. So thank you for that." Prince William's cousin wore her scoliosis scar with pride on her wedding day in 2018. Eugenie opted for a gorgeous Peter Pilato gown which featured a low V-shaped back, revealing the scar running down her spine. Prince Andrew's daughter opted not to wear a veil so she could show off her scar to raise awareness of the condition and to normalize scars. In an interview on This Morning shortly before her big day, the royal explained, "I had an operation when I was 12 on my back, and you'll see on Friday, at the wedding, but it's a lovely way to honor the people who looked after me and a way of standing up for young people who also go through this."